So, welcome to this lesson on the first movement of Beethoven's Sonata in C sharp minor, opus 27, number 2, famously called the Moonlight Sonata. Beethoven never gave it the name Moonlight Sonata, and this came later on by a German music critic who described the sonata as painting a picture of moonlit over a lake. It's one of his most famous works for piano, and perhaps his most famous sonata, and something that a lot of pupils enjoy learning and want to learn. So we're going to talk today about how you might go about learning the piece and various aspects of the interpretation as well. First of all, I'm going to talk to you briefly about the tempo, the speed. It's marked adagio sostenuto, so a sustained and slow tempo, and we often hear this played very slowly. However, interestingly, the time signature is 2-2, indicating Beethoven perhaps wanted the feeling of 2 beats in a bar rather than 4. So my interpretation is not to play it too slowly, perhaps this kind of tempo. And I'm trying to feel it as a 1, 2, a slow kind of 2, and not as a 4. So you'll hear various interpretations on the tempo, but my view is not to take it too slow. Now let's talk about actually learning the notes of this piece. 4 sharps, so not an easy key signature, and there are quite a few accidentals and naturals and things along the way. There is a little bit of a structure to the piece, so in bar 42 the main theme returns from the beginning, so that does help, so when you get there you'll be back on familiar territory. My experience is that most pupils find the section from bar 32 to be the most challenging part to learn in the piece, to learn the notes. There are lots of diminished 7th broken chords going on there, as well as some minor chords. So perhaps you might consider starting with that section from bar 32. Learn the most difficult bit first.